Hello, welcome again. I kind of realize you're probably gonna just see me looking wearing the same stuff every time. Anyway, welcome guys to Volume 5, and yeah, and that's literally what's going to be the intro. Walking, you sure are doing a lot of it recently. More like standing. I'm doing a lot of standing these days. Because you never got near this amount of exercise, you're gonna, if you say so, you're gonna be so in shape when this is over, provided you still have your limbs attached and your bones uncrushed. I'm still fascinated with the fact that we, or it is still alive, since I'm quite confident we have several broken ribs, but okay. I guess we got healed by someone. You could probably come up with safer ways to travel. A taxi maybe, or some sort of bus system, but you don't have any money and you cannot read any sign. Also, you are routinely covered in blood and bruises. So walking it is. Tired as you are, your fears still carry on you towards friendship. This is a kind of interesting choice. Let's go with the anonymous guy. As usual, the streets are hopping, just bouncing around like an overactive bunny rabbit on Easter morning. But up ahead, at an intersection of a street, is some kind of night market. Well, every market on Alternia is a night market. As previously stated, you are broke, but there is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with it. With a little bit of window shopping, who knows what kind of awesome stuff you'll find. You can learn a lot about culture from these stores. You are so entitled thinking positive thoughts that you are nearly at the market before you realize that quite a few people are coming toward you in the opposite direction. Some of them are running, actually, and screaming. I feel like we should do the same, but I guess we are likely not going to do it. Looks likely that something has gone down, violence-wise. Unsurprisingly, welcome to Hiveswap, guys. It's not a stampede, you aren't in any danger. Being trampled and the street is wide enough just to step aside and let the crowd pass by. Oh, it will be. You get a brief, furtive glimpse of a pair of focused yellow eyes under a low-pulled hood. Then a hand grabs you so tightly and tips your fingers go numb. With a rough yank, you are pulled into the flow of the crowd. The troll girl, who has a hold on you, speaks quickly and quietly. You have to lean your head in close to hear. What? Okay, that's weird. We're on a date. You are my maid or my movie rail, whatever you want. They're just a normal couple out for a night on the town. We're gonna go catch a movie and get some soft serve crab cream. You feel me? Wow, okay. Okay. Play along and hold hands. Freak out and let the poor beast out of the bag. Play along. Your heart beats so hard you can feel it in the back of your throat. You adjust your grip in a little to make your hand easier to hold. In response, you get squeezed like she's thanking you. Weird way to thank me? Anyway. You match her pace, a surprisingly difficult feat considering how short she is. Behind you, people are still she's shorter than me? That's interesting. I'm quite small character. Oh, it's interesting there's a character even more shorter than me. What the heck happened back there? Someone died. Okay, of course. You figured it out, but that's not exactly rare for Alternia, is it? Is it? You have seen way more dead people here in the last couple of days than you ever through your entire life on your planet. You tell the troll girl you thought that it was just kind of normal here. Normal, sure, when low bloods get killed. Natural order of things, right? But with high bloods, it's different. Personally, I don't give a shit about the natural order. Doesn't matter what the job is, I'll take it. Oh. Yeah, did you do the Assassin's Creed deal? You know? Did it? You know? Whatever. Well, let's get more information, I guess. Oh. So High Blood is dead, and you are currently holding hands with a troll who did the dirty deed. She chose you to help her lay low. There's so many choices you could make. white, weird looking guy that is mildly broken, like soul, well, physically nailed. I think it makes more sense. Well, anyway. Ergo, she made you her accomplice. Ergo, you are now her friends. Yeah, help someone carry out a cold-blooded murder. It's a super friendly thing to do. I agree with that. What has she called you? Her maid spirit? You're not sure what that is, but it sounds great. You ask her what you should call her. As a matter of fact, we didn't know what maid spirit meant when we spoke with Kanaya. So I guess it's some sort of way to say fiance, but a little bit more different, maybe. My name is Polypa, but there's no reason to go throwing it around. Let's not talk at all. Okay, you want to point out that it won't look like a very convincing date if you were just walking in silence, but I will require talking, and she told you not to do that. Yeah? A trio of those spiky robots go marching by, drones or whatever. Their big ugly heads swivel back and forth like they're looking for someone. Polypa? Polypa? Did you say Polypa or Polypa? Let's say Polypa because it's an alien name, probably. Doesn't say anything, and she keeps her eyes forward, but she goes as sharp as a laser, every muscle in her body tensing. You feel it through her hand, her fingers, tightening yours until the drones disappear into the crowd. She yanks you around the corner into a smaller alley connecting two roads. There's nothing here but a pothole and a couple downstairs. Hold up a minute. Her hoodie has a symbol on the front of it. Two overlapping gold ovals. Most trolls seems to have a symbol designating their blood color on them somewhere. This means she's a gold blood, right? Right? This is actually new information for us. I didn't know that. Oh, she's not a gold blood. But then Polypa yanks the sweatshirt over her head, and underneath she's wearing a tank top and Blasdone with a symbol in olive green. It looks like a cat. It's pretty cute. She tosses the sweatshirt into the nearest downstairs and kicks a button on the side. A wish accompanied by the sulphury stink of immolation. Note to self: don't go to Dumbus, diving in Alternia. Polypa grabs your hand again, and you head back out to the street. With her other hand, she works the tie out of her hair, shaking out its ponytail, letting it fall in thick, sweaty clumps against her neck. So first, it's kind of interesting. It's a kind of interesting information. I didn't know that there's the color of what they're wearing is actually like there's a hierarchical suit. I'm not sure how the ranking works. Like we know there's high blood and low blood, but I don't know which one is high blood. Okay, purple. I only know purple is high blood, or it's considered as high blood if I'm not wrong. So I'm guessing green and red is low blood, and that's it. That's it. Next, she reaches up and takes part of her right horn off. Wait, no. It was a little bit of thinner and artificial bit to cover up a notch in the cheating. What are all these random wardrobe changes about? You wonder until you actually begin to listen to some of the conversation happening around you, and check out the big billboard-sized screens mounted on roofs every few blocks. Seems like the rumor mill is already going hard apparently. A well-respected Violet Blood is dead. Yeah, exactly, Violet. It's a purple blood, or something like that. Killed in public, a full view of witness by a gold blood girl with a ponytail. Wow, you are really dealing with a professional here. I need to find somewhere to lay low until the heat turns down. I mean, we both do, since you are my associate now. I had a contact waiting, but I don't know what happened to her. It's possible she got spooked. Got any ideas for likely hideouts? I'm not from around here. Me either! You wonder what in the world made her think you have anything what's going on ever? It's like, really? Like, look at me! Look at me! I'm obviously not even one of you fucking... I don't even have horns, I'm not even one of you. She keeps giving you sharp looks as if she's gradually catching on just who she has been chosen to recruit. You want her to understand that no matter how busted you look, you are an amazing friend and co-conspirator. Well, here's your chance. What do you propose? Hide out in one of these apartment buildings, catch a movie and get some sauce and cat. Holy guacamole. Yeah, let's go for the movie. You hate it? You hate the idea? It looks like a good idea. Whoever will think as a searching spot at cinema, you know? I mean, whoever think of like, oh, a murderer is hiding in the cinema watching a movie and having ice cream. You know, Polypa's mouth twitches. Could just be a muscle spasm, but you like to think it's a smile of approval and burgeoning camaraderie? Yeah, I guess we could. That's what people do on dates, right? It's been a while, I haven't seen a movie in forever. Let's do it. Let's do it. She squeezes your hand. You will have thought holding hands for so long will get sweaty and uncomfortable for you. Are certainly never enough, but her skin is so surprising cool. A lot of description. With a couple of exceptions, all of your new friends have been literally cold-blooded, also metaphorically for a few of them. But you are nothing. But you aren't going to judge them for their lifestyle choice. That isn't your place as a friend. Regardless, your point is, it's kind of nice holding hands, even if it's under completely false murder pretense. Okay. Yes, it is. Come on, there's probably a theater in there. Makes sense, you're from around here, and you don't think Polypa is either. But you can always recognize a mole when you see one. Stoves, an escalator, and fountains full of slimy mole water that's probably been there for years. The biggest difference between these and an earth mole is that there doesn't seem to be anyone working at any of these stores. Everything's automated. Oh, okay. That's interesting. There's no clerk. That the top floors appear to be reserved for high plots. Oh, wow. Polypa's still holding on your hand. Gosh, it's like you really aren't on a real date. This is very, very friendly. As far as you know, you have never been on a date with an assassin before. Neither do I. Did I? You cannot read the showtime and description, and you don't have any money. But Polypa chooses the movie and pays for you both. She tosses a couple of coins into the slot and the machine spits out 2 tickets. Wow, that's very convenient. We don't see any soft serve grub cream. We are a little too queasy from mingled nerves and excitement cruelty to deal with anything called grub cream. But you do, however, stop for a bag of butter exploded kernels at the consensus stand. Oh wow, kernels? That's interesting. Okay, it looks like a shithole. The theater, you follow Polypa into these is crowded, but you still feel every pair of eyes settling on you as you walk up the steps. Your heart pounds, and the sweat slides down the back of your neck. You are just positive everyone can see right through you to this deeply controversial cross species matchup. You got going here. Even worse, Polypa takes a seat weirdly close to the only other group in here. Man, awkward. Awkward. The movie starts playing apparently in Alternian. There aren't any trailers before movies. Kind of a bummer. If you are going to be stuck here, you want to know what hot new summer blockbuster you have to look forward to. Surprisingly, isn't that a good news? I know a lot of people fucking hate ads at the beginning of a movie because it's like take 10 to 20 minutes. It's kind of interesting. Like, do they really make money all about that? It's very interesting. Surprisingly, the movie turns out to be a romantic comedy. You expect Polypa to choose a thriller or a horror movie. And I agree with that I agree with that speculation. Grow, what you can glean on the plot is about a beautiful young Jade Blood who gets involved with a visiting blue blood on their servant. A big...
Subscribe! Just do it!
Okay. That happened. A big bubbling bronze. The portrayal of a low blood strikes you as vaguely offensive. They ground on and fall down a lot. Okay. The caverns look a lot fancier than you remember from the time you hang out with Bronya, just a lot bigger and more glittery. The main character spends a lot of time pulling a jewel comb through her lustrous hair. The dialogue is kind of incoherent. You don't just think it's because you are unfamiliar with the cultural context. It also doesn't help that Polypa keeps up running commentary throughout. The ban of conversation has apparently been lifted. The ban? Okay. Can't believe they didn't mistake an identity storyline. So unnecessary. Also, Black Rum? Black Rum is a boring comedies. There's just no punch to it. What is a Black Rum? I can't believe how bad this is. I don't remember the book being this garbage, but I read it a long time ago. My taste may just have been worse back then. And looking at her in a whole new light, she shrugs, possibly a little self-conscious. What? You think I've been an assassin since I pupated? I don't know how the hell it works. I used to have a blog for relationship advice and stuff like that. Of course I was just messing around, I didn't know anything beyond what I read online. Two characters are kissing on screen, you have no idea who they are, you are way more interested in the fact that Polypa has decided to tell you her life story in the back of the movie theater. Quite a flag. Let's say a good flag? A bad flag? A good flag. Let's say a good flag. The deep blue light from a scene in the brooding caverns wash over her, making her look noble and sad. You are entranced. It didn't last though. I don't think it had anything to do with my blog, but a few swaps ago, a group of kids broke into my hive. I think they were high, maybe on software. Whatever, they stole a bunch of my shit, killed my Lussus, and some little psionic fuck broke both my legs with his brain. Okay, just because he thought that it would be funny. Oh fuck. She. You are riveted, you have a bit of tragic backstory yourself, but nothing this dramatic. Polypa peeks through the battery exploded kernels with a delicate claw. I was trapped in my hive, for stuff to that. If it hadn't been some teal who live in my neighborhood. Teal, I guess that is like a J-blood. There's some little idiot who ran around with a Eastern Alternia replica sword, challenging poor beast to do what? Is that Nepeta? Who ran around with an Eastern Alternia replica sword challenging poor beasts to duels? No, it doesn't sound right. And so, I don't know. Teal bloods are pedantic bulge lords, but they care about justice. And the kids had attacked me for no reason. I didn't break any laws. Anyway, that's why I'm equal opportunity for how I take jobs. Low blood, high blood, everyone is scum. Theo turns around and tells Polypa that if she and her Morale want to get all nasty and pale, maybe you should get a room. Polypa kicks the back of her chair and tells her maybe she should mind her own fucking business. The girl looks about ready to jump over the back of her seat, but the guy next to her pats her firmly on the cheek, almost a slow motion slap, firmly intense with plenty uncomfortably intimate eye contact. The girl settles down after that, and everyone goes back to watching the movie. The rest of it goes by with your head spinning and your heart in your throat. You are glad Polypa trusts you enough to share her past, but you are nervous about her talking about it in public. Wasn't the whole point of coming to the movie to lay low? Think about it. When that girl sees that description in the alert, she's not going to be thinking about the noisy olive blood getting all conciliatory in public. Okay. It's way safer than skulking around, believe me. Gosh, Polypa really is an expert. We're also glad that you got to go on this date with her, even it is mostly fake. As soon as you are back out of the street, Polypa pulls out her phone. Slowly, her face falls. Fuck, that little nuke licker thought she bailed on me, but according to cheaters, she's dead. They got her. Oh, fuck. Damn it. I told her to be careful. Oh, her sadness quickly turned into rage, vibrating off her frantic waves. Her voice gets louder and louder, and people have started to look your way. Heckling in the theater is one thing, shouting at a phone about murder is another. Thing is going south fast. You got to calm her down. Deploy Shooshpap. No, don't make that motherfucker into cinema. The Shooshpap. For lack of better plan, you copy what you saw the troll inside to do his angry date. You press your palm firmly on her cheek. To your intense shock, she blushes. She blushes a deep olive green, and her eyes slip closed. She leans into your touch as if she's drawing comfort from this tiny little gesture. Then she blinks and pulls away. Listen, I'm tackling on the clock right now. Let's be professional. Okay, let's be professional. She bites her lip, hesitating. Then she reaches up, repeats the gesture on your face, and unbelievably warm fills you. Could it be the warm of friendship? The warm of friendship. You're weird looking, a double horn amputee with very few social skills. Okay, thank you. I guess I am an amputee then. Terrible survival instinct. Yes, I cannot deny that. We are quite bad at it, and both short-term and long-term memory loss. Undeniable. But you're all right. If you ever want to earn a little cash, I could use a partner I can depend on. The only problem that I have right now is that your last partner just died. You receive a notification of bloody alien Twitter that told you that she or he died. I don't know. This is raining. No, those are just tears in your eyes. Tears of gratitude. Okay, don't get too choked up. You're definitely just gonna be bait. Okay, thanks. You're sure about that. Do it to your general. In Epi 2, you wouldn't want it any other way. Victory! That was fun. I actually quite enjoyed this one. I quite enjoyed this chapter. It was fun. It was interesting. We're exploring the hierarchy, the social hierarchy of this universe. It's nice to have a little bit more context. Just like throwing the weird shit at you, you know. Oh, be my morale. The fuck is a morale? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed. We managed to survive this without any lefties. And see you again very, very soon. Good, lovely. Bye.